Alex here, going to be showing you how to make this pretty cool effect I did on After Effects last night. So let me just show you what that looks like. It's basically a planet using CC Sphere, and then you get text going around it, and then that's that. And then if I have time, I'll also do how to make it blow up. Or you can just head on over to Video Copilot and watch the tutorial on how to do that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started by creating a new composition. Just make it black. Make it 720p, like high definition. Change that to 10 seconds. And okay. And so go ahead and drop your background in. I just chose Earth for the sake of we live here, and then Effect, Perspective, CC Sphere. And that makes a cool sphere that we can rotate around using these sliders. And what I'm going to do is hit F4 down here and get the mode, turn this one to add, and then duplicate, duplicate the layer. So Command D or Edit, Duplicate. Okay, so now that we've got our Earth, just go ahead and go to put in your text. So you can change the color. I'm going to do something that goes well with the contrast of all this. So I'm just going to stick with red. And then a film by Alex. Center it, and you can move this thing if you want. We're not going to use 3D layers in this, but I still like to have it in the middle, just because. And so we have that. Now you're going to go to Effect, Perspective, CC Cylinder. So as you see, you can kind of see where we're going with this, but a bunch of weird X's here. It's because I don't have it registered. You should only have, oh, yep, I see it now. Just trying to get these things lined up so I only have one X. So you're just going to position this so when you move across, it kind of gets close to the edges. So I'm going to try -10. And you can also increase the radius by a little bit to make sure. Okay, that seems pretty good. But the problem you're going to notice with this is when you drag it across and go back, it follows around the back. So after getting pretty frustrated and watching a bunch of videos of people complaining about this on the internet, I finally just started playing with it and found out that all you have to do is just click on Render in the outside. And now watch. It doesn't do that. Pretty cool. And while we're at it, I'm just going to go ahead and drop a space background in, just to give it a nice space look. Let me just edit this real quick. Make it seem a little more like space. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to make these rotate, but I like to have them rotate together. So I'm just gonna come down here to our effects and our rotation, and gonna alt click on this and drag this little squiggly thing, I know there's a name for it, and just place it on the rotation for the Y. Make sure it's the Y rotation, because that's what we want to be linked together in a sense. So now, if we go up to our text and do that, they spin at the same speed, but not how we want. So to fix that, go down here to where you have the red value, and down here, click right here, and just hit times using the little asterisks, -1. Then click away, and now when we go back up here, they move together. Pretty cool. So now we can just go ahead and put a keyframe here and scrub to like 4 seconds and have it rotate around, and we've got this nice rotating effect. So it looks like you have giant text hovering over the ocean in Africa. This is actually a pretty easy effect, I'd say. And if you want to, you can go back into CC Sphere and change the light so you kind of get it from coming from over here, but for some reason I think coming from the left it looks better. I don't know, that's just me. And you can change it so it covers none of the planet, or this part of the planet, or that. This is actually a pretty cool effect, and if you're worried about this X, it's because I have an unregistered version of CC Sphere and CC Cylinder, are all of the Psycore effects. I'll put a link of where you can download these from the internet if you'd want. And still have that text, but I'm going to go ahead and reset these. So, that's how I like it. And, ooh, looks like we got our X to go away. So, now what I'm going to do is, now we can make it explode. So I'm going to go select these 2 layers, and layer, recompose, explosion, and yeah, let's open this in a new composition. And let's get our space background back here, and go down, and go back to color correction, curves. It's pretty cool. I like that effect. And